everyone, welcome to today's video. My name is Elise, and if you're new here, this is normally where I share my life living in Switzerland, so lots of travel and lifestyle content, but this is the first official video about my upcoming wedding, so I'm so excited. Just a little background about me and my partner Hendrik. We have been together for nearly 6.5 years now, and we've actually been legally married for the last 2 of those years. That is because the way our lives were kind of going, we decided we're going to do whatever it takes to be able to live together, and at the time that meant getting legally married so that I could move to Switzerland and be with him. But we always knew we were going to have a big, huge celebration with all our friends and family in one place. And that is finally coming up. I say coming up, but it's still a 1.5 years away. That it feels like it's getting closer, and I want to move the train along the track a little bit. So we are starting off really simple with a free, fun activity, which is our wedding website. I think this is a great place to start if you're really excited and you want to get the ball kind of rolling. And a big problem, well, not necessarily a problem, but a challenge that we have with our wedding website is that we have guests coming from 3 countries, from the US, where I am from Switzerland, where we live and have a lot of friends and family, and then Hendrik's mom is also Finnish, so we have quite a few Finnish relatives coming as well, and we need to be able to share information about accommodations and the timeline of the day and all that sort of stuff in all 3 languages. I decided to make my wedding website with Minted, and the reason why I chose Minted is because they have so many beautiful choices for all different wedding styles, and also because their wedding websites are very customizable, as well as their invitations and save the dates and all that stuff. You can move things, you can change the font, you can change the wording. It's very user-friendly, and it's a lot easier to use than some of the other websites I've looked at. Some things like the Knot and Zola are very kind of limited. Like the Knot's strength is connecting people with vendors, and Zola's strength is the registry element, but since we don't live in the US, that doesn't really work for us. So if you just stumbled upon this video, it's probably because you are also trying to figure out how to make a multilingual wedding website. So thank you for being here. Here are my few tips. Okay, so here we have the Minted Weddings homepage. It is already so beautiful, and there's so much inspiration. The design styles that they have really do fit any taste, I think. So the first thing that we want to do is go to the wedding websites and just kind of have a browse around. They have so many different things to choose from. The main features that you want to look at while you're browsing is the color and the season. You can put in those filters up here at the top. Just one thing that I will note is that you can't change the main fonts on the website. You can change them in the save the dates and the invitations, but on the websites you have to use the font that they've chosen. So do keep that in mind. I love that you're able to choose the color scheme of the websites. It's very, very easy to customize and to make your own and to really fit your day and your venue and your vibe. I scoured Minted and showed Hendrik my top, I think 6 wedding websites, and this is the one that we both agreed on in the sage color. I think it's really beautiful and organic, and I'm so excited. So one of the first things that you want to do, actually before you even start making the wedding website, is go to Gmail and make an email address for your wedding. This makes it so much easier to keep your wedding information from getting lost in the shuffle of your normal inbox, and it also allows you to take advantage of new customer deals if you sign up for different discounts and things. One of the first things that you want to do once you are finding websites that you're really interested in is hit view demo. This allows you to see what the website would look like on a desktop. Obviously it's with a fake couple, but a couple of things that you really want to pay attention to is the main font of everything, because like I said, that's not changeable. And then also if you click on something like travel, you want to see how the header changes. Sometimes this design in between the names doesn't really fit your taste, even though the main page did, so pay attention to that. And you also want to look at the breaks between the sections and make sure that you like that look, because as you start to build the sections of your websites, this will appear between each thing. Okay, so now we're into mine and Hendrik's wedding website. It's really exciting. We chose to just do our first names at the top, and I've inserted this picture. And then over here on the side, you can see all the different pages that kind of come preloaded. I've turned off quite a few of them because I want this to really be a source of information for our families. And some of them don't really work for the multilingual setup that we're doing. So then I clicked add page, and I made a separate tab for each language group. And then I did leave the RSVP feature up as well as the gift registry because that is more centralized. Once you have each language page set up, you can go ahead and add sections. This is really great. You can edit the text as much as you want, and the header and the information will be separated by the leaves like I showed you in the demo. We can add a section called timeline of the day. This is a great idea because then each language group will have that information ahead of time, so then they know where they need to be when, and there's less confusion. And I think that this is just a really great way to share information with lots of different people all at once. One thing that I also really like about Minted are the RSVP features. Eventually we will add the events page. I have it hidden now because there's no reason for people to see it at this time, but going forward you can add the different events that you have leading up to the wedding, like your shower, your rehearsal dinner, your next day brunch, and then people can see which ones they've been invited to. You upload each RSVP list, so then the people that are invited to that see just those events that they're invited to, and then they can RSVP for each one individually. It just really makes the information a lot easier to see. One thing that's important to know is that if you choose to use your wedding website to do all of your RSVPs, which I think you should, when you go to the guest page of the wedding website settings screen and you click upload a spreadsheet, it shows you the template that you should follow to upload it, so that all the information is really easy to figure out. I already made a spreadsheet with a different template, so now I have to edit it, which is like a little annoying, but it's fine, we're here. Just a couple more points about why I love Minted and I'm so excited to be using them. This is not sponsored in any way, just so you know. I just genuinely love the website and love the product. Once you choose your wedding website, if you scroll down, they actually show you all of the different stationery you can get in this suite so that everything matches if you chose to go that route. Another thing that I want to show you really quickly is that if you're using Minted to search for your save the dates, or I think your thank you notes, it does the same thing. You can do find it fast and upload the photo that you want to use, and then all of the designs will be auto-populated with your photo. It makes it so much easier to shop, and then you can see kind of what layout works best for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you're having a multilingual wedding, I'd love to know any tips that you have. I hope this was helpful, and if you want to see more wedding content coming up over the next year and a half, please do subscribe down below, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!